amid a world of soulless machines, where the mechanical hum drowns out every tender sound, I still remember you as a warm ray of sunshine piercing through the cold steel. My life has long been engulfed in the relentless rhythm of work, the endless rotations of gears and machinery, yet when I close my eyes, I can still feel your warmth like a small but unwavering flame in my heart. That day, among the gray machines and countless cold metal cogs, you stepped into my life like a gentle dream. You came, bringing the warmth of spring, your laughter cutting through the monotonous clatter of metal. Your hand, soft and warm, was the complete opposite of the hard, unyielding surfaces I touched every day. Your eyes, clear as an autumn lake, reflected into my soul, a soul that had slowly become calloused by this rigid world. I remember the days we spent together, as the golden sunset bathed the endless factory rows, as the wind swept through the steel corridors. You were always there, patient and kind. You told me that no matter how busy or fast-paced the world became, as long as we had each other, everything would be okay. Back then, I didn't fully understand your words. Only when you were gone did I realize you were the only warmth in my cold, mechanical life. Without you, everything around me feels empty. The gears keep turning, the machines keep running, but inside me, there's an invisible void that refuses to be filled. I walk past the places we once stood, where we laughed, where we spoke of the future, and all I see are memories flooding back, drowning me in nostalgia. Do you know, the warmth you left in me has never faded. Every night, amidst the roaring of the construction site, amidst the heavy thuds of the engines, I still hear your voice echoing in my mind. I still remember every gentle touch, every warm glance, every time you rested your head on my shoulder and whispered sweet words. I know I can't turn back time. I can't bring you back to those days, but the warmth you left behind remains. It's the only thing that makes me feel human in this world of lifeless steel. I tell myself, no matter what, I will hold on to it like the most precious gift life has ever given me. Do you still remember those days? The nights we walked together under a sky full of stars, where I held your hand tightly and promised never to let go. If I had one wish, it would be to hold your hand again, to feel that warmth once more. Because in this world of cold, unfeeling machines, you are and will always be my warmth. Days turn into months, and months into years, yet nothing has changed. The factory still hums with the same lifeless rhythm, and my hands are still rough from the constant touch of steel. But deep inside, there's a space where your memory lingers, untouched by time, as vivid as the day you left. Sometimes in the quietest hours of the night, I imagine you standing beside me, your presence so real I could almost reach out and touch you. I hear the soft cadence of your voice, whispering words I once took for granted. It is in these moments that I find myself lost between the past and the present, torn between holding on and letting go. I still visit the places we once called our own. The old bench near the factory entrance where we used to sit, your fingers tracing idle patterns on my palm. The small coffee shop on the corner, where you would warm your hands around a steaming mug, your eyes shining with laughter. They remain unchanged, just as you remain unchanged in my heart. world has moved forward, but I remain in place, tethered to the memories we built together. People come and go, their lives filled with new joys, new loves, new stories, yet I find myself unable to rewrite ours. Perhaps I am afraid that if I let go, even a little, your warmth will finally fade, leaving me alone in this vast, cold world. But love is not something that disappears, is it? It transforms, evolves, taking on different forms, existing in different ways. And so, I have come to accept that though you may never walk beside me again, you are still here. You are in the way I cherish the quiet moments, in the way I find beauty in the simplest things, in the way I still look up at the stars and wonder if you are looking too. Maybe one day our paths will cross again. Maybe in another life, in another time, we will find each other once more. Until then, I will carry you with me, your warmth a constant reminder that love, once given, never truly leaves. And so, I continue living, remembering, loving. Because you were, and will always be, the warmth that saved me from the cold. As time passes, I find myself caught between longing and acceptance. I trace the ghost of your touch in the empty spaces around me, and even in the silence, I hear echoes of your laughter. The nights stretch long and quiet, and in the solitude of my room, I reach for memories like a drowning man reaching for air. I wonder, do you remember the warmth we once shared? Do you too pause in the middle of your day, suddenly struck by a scent, a sound, a fleeting feeling that reminds you of me? Or have you moved on, leaving our past behind like a book closed too soon? Sometimes I dream of us in another lifetime, a place where machines do not separate us, where time does not pull us apart, a world where I can wake up to the soft weight of your hand in mine, where your presence is not just a lingering memory, but a living, breathing reality. I hold on to this dream, not because I cannot move on, but because it keeps your warmth alive within me. Love is strange, isn't it? It does not die with distance or time. It carves itself into the very fabric of our being, shaping who we are. I carry you in the smallest moments, when I sip my morning coffee, when the wind brushes against my skin, when I stand beneath the vast night sky and search for the brightest star. Maybe one day I will learn to love again. Maybe one day the ache will soften and my heart will open once more. But even then, you will remain etched into my soul, a warmth that no cold machine can ever erase. Until then, I walk forward, carrying you with me, always. My love for you is something so magical, words can't even begin to express it. Every time I think about you, my heart swells with emotions that have no name, like a melody that's both soft and melancholic, but also deeply passionate. There are afternoons when the golden sunset colors the sky, and I find myself thinking of you, remembering the quiet moments we shared, those sweet, peaceful moments that were so perfect. I miss the way you looked, the way you smiled, and most of all, I miss the feeling of holding your hand, as if the whole world disappeared, leaving just you and me. But our love seems to resemble a journey down the mechanical road, where we both have to face forks in the road. Decisions we make that, while painful, often lead us down paths that separate us. That mechanical road isn't always smooth. Sometimes it's rough, causing us to stop, reflect, and think about the decisions we've made, the moments that have passed. When you stepped out of my life, that was when I truly felt the emptiness in my soul. That separation, though not something we wanted, is an unavoidable part of life. Every time I think about you, my heart aches. I still remember the days we spent together, the talks, the laughter, the carefree moments. You were the one who made me believe in love, in the beautiful things life has to offer. You were the reason I woke up every morning, the reason I smiled when I saw the first light of the new day. No matter how harsh the mechanical road may be, no matter how many obstacles I face, I will never forget you. Your image will always be in my mind. The memories we made together are still present every time I walk this road. I know our paths have split, but my love for you remains unchanged. You are the fire in my heart, the motivation that keeps me going, even through the toughest times. I still remember the first time we met, your eyes like bright stars that made my heart skip a beat. And when you smiled at me, everything around us seemed to stop. There was only you and me, as if the universe itself paused in that moment. I loved you from the very first glance, from when you entered my life like a beam of light in the dark. And I love you with everything I am, in a way only I can understand. But there are moments, when night falls and I lie in my empty bed, that I remember you, those sweet memories we shared. I ask myself, do you still think of me? Do you still love me the way I love you? I don't know, but I still hope that one day we'll meet again, to continue writing our love story, even if our paths now lead us in different directions. I can't stop thinking about you, can't stop missing you. Every time I look at the old photos, I feel like I'm reliving those moments, those sweet, hopeful moments we shared. And even though we are now on different roads, I will always love you. I will always wait for you, hoping for the day when we can meet again, to continue this journey of love together. I know life is a long road, and the mechanical road I walk isn't always easy. But if I could, I would walk it with you, holding your hand and guiding you through the challenges. Even though our roads may now be different, in my heart, you are an irreplaceable part of me. You are the reason I push forward, the reason I don't give up, the reason I believe in a better future, even though we have to run on separate paths. No matter how far apart we are, no matter how much time passes, I will always love you. And that love will stay with me for the rest of my life, never fading, never ending. The mechanical road we walk may have split in two, but my love for you will always remain whole, unchanged, and unwavering. I've spent countless hours thinking about you. The moments we shared, the conversations that stretched into the night, the laughter that felt like the sun breaking through the clouds. All these memories fill the spaces of my mind like pages in an unwritten story. Every detail of our time together is etched in my heart, like a map guiding me through a journey I never wanted to end. And now, even though our paths have split, even though the world has taken us in separate directions, I find myself constantly yearning for those moments with you. Love, as I've come to understand it, is more than just an emotion. It's a bond that connects us across time and space, a force that defies logic and reason. And despite the distance that has grown between us, despite the passing of time, I can still feel that bond as strong as it ever was. It's as if your presence is woven into the very fabric of my existence, and no matter how far we drift apart, that connection remains unbroken. I remember the first time we met, how your eyes shone with a light that seemed to fill the entire room. I remember how your voice, soft and steady, felt like the calm after a storm. It was as though the world had quieted down, and in that moment, there was nothing but you and me, two souls crossing paths on a journey we never anticipated. I had no idea back then that meeting you would change the course of my life in such profound ways. Over time, our connection deepened. We shared our hopes, our dreams, and our fears. I learned things about you that no one else knew, things that made me admire you even more. Your strength, your kindness, your quiet resilience, they all captivated me in ways I couldn't fully explain. And then there was the way you smiled, that smile that always seemed to light up the darkest days. It was like you had the power to make everything feel right, even when the world around us was chaotic. I'll never forget the way you held my hand that day, as we walked together through the park, the wind gently rustling the leaves above us. It was a simple gesture, but to me, it meant everything. In that moment, I knew that I had found something precious, something worth fighting for. It wasn't just about the big moments, the grand gestures, or the proclamations of love. It was the little things, the quiet moments that truly captured the essence of our bond. And those moments are what I hold on to now. But life has a way of pulling us in different directions. The mechanical road we both walk is full of twists and turns, and sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we find ourselves forced to go separate ways. Our paths diverged, not because we wanted them to, but because life demanded it. And yet, even as I walk alone, I can't help but feel as if you are still with me, guiding me through the challenges I face, just as you always did. There are times when the loneliness is overwhelming. I'll be sitting at a cafe or walking down a street, and suddenly, I'll be struck by the realization that you're not there. The world feels emptier without you, as if a part of me is missing. It's a strange feeling, this kind of longing, because it's not just the absence of your physical presence. It's the absence of your energy, your spirit, the way you made everything feel more alive. And even though I try to fill the void with other things, I know that nothing will ever replace you. You were my constant, my anchor, and now that you're gone, I'm left floating in an ocean of memories. I still believe that love has a way of finding its way back to us, no matter how long it takes. Maybe not in the way we expect, maybe not in the form we envision, but I believe that love, true love, never truly fades. It may shift, it may change, but it remains as a part of us, guiding us through the darkest times, reminding us that we are never truly alone. And so, as I walk this road alone, I do so with a sense of peace, knowing that our love is still alive, still burning brightly within me. I know that one day, the paths we now walk separately may cross again. Maybe not in the way we imagine, but in some way that will remind us of the bond we once shared. And when that day comes, I'll be ready, because I know that love, true love, is worth waiting for. Until that day comes, I will continue walking this road, carrying you in my heart, never forgetting the love we had, and always hoping for the moment when our paths will once again converge.